Y'all, I'm shook.
In the lobby, show me something, keep it soft and tell nobody in your city, smoke exotics. Spin it slow.
Alright, hey Rosettes, YunnieRose, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do, you know, a little review or whatever, you know, get shit popping. But no, today we're gonna do a review on the new Fenty concealers. I'm gonna just go ahead and jump right into it because I don't know, y'all, I've been watching some reviews and people don't start their reviews until like 15 minutes later. Like, it's 2019, we have to be productive, okay? We don't have time. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Foundation. They did add 10 more shades to the Fenty Beauty Foundation. I used the shade 420, which is like a tad bit too dark, too red, but it works after like highlight and contour. So I'm basically going to show you guys how to use this foundation for like normal to dry skin. Like, I love the finish of this foundation, just the formula is a little too dry, so I'm going to show you how to combat that. I already did skin prep. If you want to see a winter like skincare routine, let your girl know. So the first thing we're going to go in with is this Allure Mercier hydrating primer. I really love this primer, especially for more matte or like just more like velvet foundation. It just really gives you like a good hydration, and it has a little bit of a smoothing component to it. Now if I'm going in a more like hot climate, I will just use the Profiltr primer, but I'm in Alaska right now and I'm taking pictures today, so I don't want to be looking like cakey, but I just want to really dedicate this to my dry skin girls. So I like to semi color correct. I just use a skin tone concealer. I'm gonna just go in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC45. This is just what I like to do to balance out my dark areas. I don't like to use like an orange or anything like that because I don't like how it looks under my foundation. And I blend that out with my Beauty Blender. So just press this in like such. So the Fenty foundation, the Fenty concealers, they launched 50 shades, like one for every ex-boyfriend, okay? One for every lost friend in 2018, one for all the dead homies, like one for all the upsets, like one for all the F-ups and all the brands that don't want to be inclusive, okay? How about that? Here is my trick, ladies, listen up, okay? PSA. This right here is Radiance Drop, so it's almost like a liquid illuminizer or beauty oil or whatever you want to call it. It is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Radiance Drops. These things with this foundation, mama, girl, you trying to get married, okay? You trying to win $1 million? Like, this is the magic combo, okay? But these Radiance Drops do have like little like specks of like glitter or illuminizer in it, just a little bit, so it mixes really well with the foundation. So what I do, I'm not gonna put it on my hand because I don't like doing that, so I'm just gonna pump like a few pumps, and I take like 2 drops, y'all. Don't get carried away with this because it's very oily and it's very slick, and you can just really mess up the finish of the foundation. So literally take 2 drops, okay? So I'm gonna just scoop it with a brush. I like to apply my foundations with a brush first, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on. I like to just get the maximum coverage. I don't like full coverage, but I like my foundation to look flawless. So I feel like when you do it with a brush first, it just really looks good. So I'm just putting it on and I'm just dabbing it into the skin. So just pressing it into the skin. But as you can see, it has that pretty glow. What it does, it kind of just thins out the foundation just a little bit and just gives it a little glow. You just want to take your beauty blender and just press it into the skin. And this also is just going to add a little more hydration to your face. And it's just going to take away some of that excess foundation so you're not looking like too cray cray. Alright, so look at the finish. So it still has that like glow from within, like on the high points of the face, but like I said, it still dried down, so it still gives you that satin finish, but it's not going to feel as dry and tight on the skin if you were to use it by itself if you have dry skin. So let's go ahead and get on to the concealer. Like I said, they released 50 shades. So I have the shade 380, so I went up like 4 shades, I believe, because you know, I like to be snatched, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. I love the applicator. It's like a not a felt tip, like a little brush tip, but it's flat and it's pointed, so it's really good for doing detail work, and that's what I love. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this. Oh, this color is, ooh, wait a minute, the color is perfect. This is like a good color, so thanks to my husband Travis, because he went to Sephora and got it. He think he can color match me. He can, you know, I'll give him that. So y'all know that I like to put my concealer lower on the eye and blend up. I kind of went in more detail on my foundation routine video, so if you haven't seen that, I don't know what you're doing. It feels like almost like a gel like texture. I don't know, it feels really good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. Take a little bit right here. I don't know how it's gonna blend out, but I'm just gonna take a little bit under here. It just helps me start my contouring process, aka take some pounds away, so I can be extra snatched. So oh yeah, oh wow, this is blending out really good, to the fact it doesn't even look like I put any on. Like, I don't know, it looked good though. Wow, y'all look. Y'all, I'm shook. Wait a minute. This is it. This happened to me right in front of my face, and it feels so in something. I don't know the word. But yeah, this is it. Wow, y'all, this is really nice. Okay, y'all, let's get on, okay? So I did pick up the powder. The packaging is bomb. I think they have 8 colors. So I have the shade Banana, because my sis Jackie and my girl Andrea Renee were around the same complexion, and they both use banana, so that's what I'm using, okay? Banana. One thing I do want to touch on really quick is it comes with a little filter that got FB, okay? Fenty Beauty detail, sis. So I'm gonna just do this regularly like I would do anything else, and kind of tap some in the thing. Y'all, I don't know if I'm tripping, but it low-key smells like bananas. Maybe I'm tripping, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too hyped that I'm just thinking things. So this is labeled as the Profiltr Instant Retouch Setting Powder. So a lot of people that I saw reviews from were saying that it's more so like a light setting powder across the face. It's not really good for baking and things like that. But we're gonna try it out, because you know, what don't work for another girl can work for me. And then we're just gonna press it in the beauty blender, blow off the excess, okay, and just press it into the skin. Oh, so a lot picks up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just move it around. Okay, so what I noticed with this powder, you kind of gotta move fast, because if you just put it on, it'll just kind of sit there. So you kind of gotta like press it in. Wow, y'all. Oh my god, y'all, it looks really good. But you do need to use a little bit, like especially if you have dry skin, because one thing I can tell is that it is very matte. So I'm just gonna take whatever's left over in this sponge. I'm gonna just press it on my forehead, just because like it's a lot of already like drying products, so I don't want to use too much, but I'm gonna put a little bit under here just to snatch that area. Look at that. I'm using the KKW Beauty Bronzer, and it goes really good on top of the powder, okay? Because that's something that nobody talks about, like how other products go on top of this powder. It feels like really smooth, but the powder is really smooth, so my contour is going on, you know, just as normal, like it needs to, okay? No complaints. Snatching of the nose, coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'm going to do some blush. I'm going to do Raisin Blush from MAC. Alright, I'm going to spray my face with some Fix Plus, and we're going to do highlights and lips. So I'm going to mix highlighters. I'm going to go in with the MAC Gold Deposit highlighter, which is just pure gold. It's really pretty. And then I'm going to top that off with some of the Fenty Trophy Wife, which is like yellow gold. Okay, I like this Fenty highlighter, the Trophy Wife. I really like it, but you have to use it as a topper. Like, I feel like with my skin tone or lighter, if you use it as a topper, it just looks really good. But if you use it by itself, honey, yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that, sis. So now I'm going to take a little bit of Trophy Wife. Just, you know, just a little bit. Just like on the high point. So like right there. I'm going to go in with my all-time matte chestnut. I'm going to go in with the NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Teddy, which is really pretty. And in the center, I'm going to use a little bit of this Makeup Geek lip cream stain in the shade Do-Si Do, which is like really bright. But it's really good to like lighten up any color. Like, I love this stuff. And then I'm going to top that off with a little bit of this Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss in the shade Undress. Literally just a little bit, because it's super thick. That much. Alright, Rosette, so here is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this, you know, tutorial slash review. If you want me to do more reviews on any new products, let me know what you want me to review down in the comment section down below. I will say this is really bomb. As you can see, it turned out really flawless. The powder is really smooth. However, I don't know. I'm not sure about the powder just yet. I do kind of believe that it is more of a finishing, like setting powder, as far as like just a light dust on the face to just, you know, set the face. But I feel like if you want to use it as an under eye setter, you just have to use a little more. So I'm not gonna like boot it out on the first try. I think you can't give products a really fair review after the first try. At least give the product 3 tries. 3 tries, you know, 3's a charm. So yeah, shout out to Riri and Fenty, okay? Y'all did that.